Jensen Rowson, I mean, he's finally got someone that can, I mean, not just challenge him, but like you mentioned, can probably beat him as well. And this is definitely one to watch. Then this lap is the one you should all be watching right now. Then is Raxi is gonna head then towards
validation.
it. Oh, he's validated.
Jensen, all eyes on
looking
you.
up as well.
He's
Jensen Rowson
by 300th of a second in the first two sectors. Jensen Rowson, one sector to go. Can he absolutely snatch pole position away from Davidson? Raxi, final two corners. He's just been crowned the champion for the second time in a row. For the first time in FZR history, Jensen Rowson to the line he goes. He does not improve. So Raxi, the Davidson, is on pole position, and he could have improved even further. He was a 10th up in that first sector. Raxi, wow, what a player, what a driver, and what a lap, my son. Pole position for the Davidson.
Oh, that's absolutely great, isn't it? Here in qualifying, Raxi on pole. Jensen Rowson will be joining him now.
Oh, sorry a minute. Hang on a minute. Jake Dawson just entered the room. I didn't even realise on a lap time until then. He just puts it in P3. It's an NLR 2-3. It's a McLaren 2-3. Into 21 to go. Huge lap from Jake Dawson, the other Davidson. So it's a Davidson 1-3. Huge. Here we go then, the penultimate round of Grand Prix Racing FZR Season 10. We've got a new challenger at the front versus our reigning champion. It's lights out, and away we go. It's Raxi gets away well. Jensen Rowson has to slot in behind with his teammate. Oh, nearly making contact at turn 1, but Raxi does get away well. He's ahead by 4.5 10 to Jensen Rowson. Jensen Rowson under pressure by Thunderino at the starting positions. Icky Robbo has gone round at turn 1, but into turn number 4. And into the hairpin, it's Raxi who takes the lead. Jensen Rowson in P2. And, oh, I think that's a big contact. And there we go. It's the Aston Martin of Atom. Went round at the back at turn 4 there. Raxi's in the lead. Jensen Rowson's in the slipstream. Can he get the lead back as we're heading to the chicane? I don't think he can. But Thunderino slots in behind and in front of Jake Dawson, the new rookie in FZR. Ben Huskins, Liam Doxey, Seth Martin, Phoenix, Cisco Puscott and Hunter Clark round out your top 10. But it's this man, Raxi. All eyes on him, the Davidson, the man who's already scored a point without even racing once in FZR, is leading the Grand Prix.
Here we go, Raxi, Jensen Rowson, there he has it, Jensen Rowson down the inside, and the McLaren on the second lap of 29 is leading this Grand Prix, but how for as Raxi trying to fight him back. Can he maybe get him then with the slipstream? He's looking a bit further back than we'd expect, but can he try and pull it back before the left hand is on the outside line then coming into this corner, but the McLaren just fends him off.
He absolutely does. DRS is enabled now, by the way, as you would have noticed with Jensen Rowson flying through on the straights. Raxi slots into P2 then. Takes a weird line, actually, just to stay behind Jensen Rowson. And we're going to round out Sector 2 in a few moments' time with Raxi in the race lead as they go. Pull to the inside line with the DRS. Gets ahead as there we go. Ooh, threatening there was Jake Dawson trying to make a move. But yeah, just threatening the move there. Trying to go for a bit of a dummy. Throw Thunderino off guard, but it hasn't worked this time around as Thunderino is still in that position. Jensen Rowson, though, is going to make the position back. He absolutely is. Gets the lead back, and now they're going to be equal on laps led. So there we go. Jensen Rowson will actually lead most laps in this Grand Prix once again as Raxi just lets him through with that DRS once again. So maybe Jensen's got a bit more straight line speed that might have sabotaged him in qualifying, but in the race that'll be a lot more helpful when we get to the latter stages of this DRS train. But there we go, this DRS train still going on all the way down to P8 as Voices Louver on the back of the grid is already up to P9 with Nanu in P10. So good job from Voices Louver. Voices Louver did have a quali ban and he's already up to P9, so strong stuff from the Czech Republican. But here we go then, Jensen Rowson on lap 6, leading the Grand Prix once more.
Can he do it again then? We'll just have to see.
Absolutely will see as we get a DRS wide open, as I think someone just went slightly wide there. Someone did. That's Thunderino going wide, and that lets Jake Dawson finally through. Side by side these guys are. Up to the chicane, these guys fighting this one out. Jake Dawson might just take it back. Thunderino strike to the inside line. Jensen Rowson takes the lead in the race, but Thunderino, can he make a move on Jake Dawson to fend off that position once more as he went wide on the exit of turn 4. But here we go, foot flat to the floor. Raxi, sorry. And Jensen Ralston side by side once more. Raxi takes the lead once again as Thunderino has to settle for P4 as he made that error out of turn 4 and lets Jake Dawser attack his teammate and Raxi ahead. So yeah, huge stuff for Jake Dawser and a shame for Thunderino. That's a big mistake and that just might cost him a podium in this Grand Prix. 22 laps to go. It's Raxi who leads this Grand Prix once more with another move into the lovely, I can't remember what, I think turn 12 it is. Or turn 15, one of them. But yeah, Raxi into the race lead.
Are we going to get a move then from the Williams? Is looking very likely indeed. Here we go. To the inside goes the Williams of Raxi, and he takes the lead once more. That is very nice stuff. Jake Dawser isn't looking as close anymore. He just took his teammate, but one guy that is looking a bit closer is Thunderino. Where has he come from? Now Ben Huskins as well on the action side by side. This is beautiful. Having a bit of a scrap at the back. First time we've seen this for a good little while. Jensen Ralston is leading once again. But what lovely racing so far behind. I think Liam Doherty and Thunderino now.
Yeah, Liam Doherty made up 2 positions then. He made it past Ben Huskins on the exit of the chicane and now made it past Thunderino. But obviously the hard runners will start to benefit with the mediums going out of sync. But Liam Doherty getting past Ben Huskins, that could be crucial as they are on the same compound of tyre, the hard compound of tyre. So it's Jensen Ralston, it's Raxi, Jake Dawser, then Liam Doherty, who gets himself up to P4. That could be crucial for maybe a little bit of a podium charge. And when he gets onto the medium tyres as well, be even more racy than the hard runners when they do pit. But Voices Louis, you see him in the background, started at the back of the grid, is just 2 seconds back from Seth Martin. So can he close in with the pit stops happening? So yeah, we'll see what Voices Louis can do to try and get himself back up the order and make it a fantastic drive here in the penultimate round of this Grand Prix. But Ben Huskins, can he get past Thunderino this time around? It's Jensen Ralston, Raxi, then Jake Dawser. That's our provisional podium so far. And Liam Doherty right in behind. So there we go then. DRS wide open. He's going to take that once more as Ben Huskins putting pressure on Thunderino. He's going to go to that inside line and goes down the inside. This should be the move for Ben Huskins. Hards versus mediums. Older mediums versus older hards. The older hards are going to benefit from this one as they have that extra bit of tyre offset. But there we go. Ben Huskins makes it past, and that could be crucial as he gets into P5 as Phoenix also gets past his teammate Thunderino. But Jensen Ralston, Raxi, gets overtaken by Jake Dawser then. Huge move for Jake Dawser as he was concentrating on the battle from Ben Huskins and Thunderino and Phoenix. Jake Dawser gets into P2 and past Raxi. That's a huge move, but Raxi is on the medium compound tyres. That's one thing to keep in mind as he goes on to the hards in the next phase of the Grand Prix. But it's Jensen Ralston, it's Jake Dawser, it's a McLaren 1-2.
Now Jake Dawser is his time to shine at the top. He goes for the lead and he takes it. He is the leader of the Grand Prix now. Jake Dawser gets through past his teammate. Not a bad effort at all from the McLaren driver. The second McLaren now of Jensen Ralston, the world champion, behind him. And Raxi still in 3rd position, but this man now has the DRS. So does Jensen Ralston. And they're both going to go around the outside and the inside as well of Jake Dawser. Has he just been double overtaken? I think he has. Yes, he has indeed. Jensen Ralston now leading the Grand Prix. Raxi in 2nd. And Jake Dawser, the poor bloke, being double overtaken by his teammate and the Williams as well. That was awful for Jake Dawser, but provides some brilliant racing action. I've got to say, that was a beautiful move, wasn't it? Oh my God.
Absolutely, Raxi. I thought for a minute it was going for a double move on Jensen Ralston as well. It was still side by side on the exit. Who calls it into the pit lane? I think that was Jensen Ralston into the pit lane. I thought he was on the hard, so I don't know why he's pitted now. No, it was on the medium compound tyre, sorry. So him and Raxi was on the mediums, and Raxi has been let into lead this Grand Prix, as Jake Dawser in behind. Can he finally lead a lap on those hards? As he will get past the medium runner of Raxi at pole sitter today. But yeah, Jake Dawser ripped away from him at the turn 15. Hairpin, I think it is, the long left-hander. But this time around, surely with the DRS and the slipstream, going to fly to the inside line, and he's going to get through once more. Hopefully doesn't get re-overtaken again. Liam Doherty also going for a move on Raxi down the inside. Can he make this one stick? He nearly went to the inside line of Jake Dawser there, but got it slowed down. and will have the DRS to maybe challenge Jake Dawson for the race lead. Can Jake Dawson finally lead a lap in the McLaren? One McLaren to the other, or is it Liam Doherty's time to shine into race lead? No, it's not. Jake Dawson does lead the Grand Prix. So Liam Doherty making huge progress away from his rivals on the harder compounded tyres, but now him versus Jake Dawson, this could be crucial for position when they both go onto the medium compounded tyre. So Jake Dawson versus Liam Doherty, this will be for position when they do come into the pit lane. But yeah, we won't know how it rounds up as Jensen Ralston is in the pit lane, but at the minute it's probably like a 1-2-3 as Jensen Ralston provisional lead, Jake Dawson, then Liam Doherty. But strategies galore coming to the pit lane. I'm pretty sure that's Thunderino. Yes, it is, as we go on to lap 13.
Jensen Ralston leading the Grand Prix. Raxi, though, finds himself not just behind, but second place. And 3.7 seconds, now 3.8 seconds down the road from Jensen Ralston. With the way that he's been racing, he can catch up. So let's see how long, or maybe even if he does catch up to Jensen Ralston. We just have to see. It's already come down 2/10 since I've been talking. But Jensen Ralston isn't entirely safe. He has 3.5 seconds up the road, but Raxi is very fast and already knocking time off of that one. So Thunderino down, up in P3 then at the moment, and Seth Martin in P4. Behind that as well, Ben Huskins avoids Luva giving us some action as Ben into 5th. And Liam Doherty as well, past Phoenix into 7 on lap 19. There's only 10 more laps to go, everybody. It's been a very, very fast race so far. It really has. And it's looking like it maybe is starting to get a bit dark. I don't know. I don't think it is, actually. I think it's, if you have a look at the sky, it's pretty much the same. Voices Luva and Ben Huskins still swapping positions then on lap 19 of 29. Raxi with a 3-second penalty.
Ooh. He's just started to gap Thunderino as well, which is probably a good thing. He needs that right now. 8/10 for a second, that is. But he's making inroads on Jensen about what was that, 8/10 that lap, or was it? Yeah, he's making real inroads on Jensen Ralston. Obviously, both on the same set of tyres, same compound, the hards. Jensen came in a lot sooner though. 3 seconds, 9 laps, and probably needs 6 seconds really. Get past and gain that other 3 seconds. Seth Martin also has a 3-second time penalty as well. And crucially, Thunderino is driving so well. All he has to do is keep within 7/10, keep within a second actually, in the first and final sector. Then in that middle sector, he'll get his dose of DRS, and that'll close it all that gap that Raxi just closed. And it'll just help him even more. We've got some battling behind. I just saw that then. It's Voices over Ben Huskins. Ben Huskins does get through down the inside. Phoenix goes for it as well. Following Ben Huskins through. He's got the outside line now. Voices over the inside line. Go for the switch back on them both. It's Jake Dawson. That's a huge move for Jake Dawson. He's now got the outside line on the pair. We're going to go 4 wide into the left-hander. It's the Haas on the inside line of Liam Doherty, who makes a heroic move. That is huge from Liam Doherty. He gets past Voiters Luva, he gets past Phoenix, and he gets past Jake Dawson. It's huge from the Haas, and Liam Doherty is into P6.
Look at this from Jake Dawson, looking for down the inside of the Alpine, and he's absolutely sending it on both of them now. The Red Bull as well. What a brilliant move from Jake Dawson if he can pull it off. He's got the Red Bull in his inside line. He's on the outside. And he does outbrake the Red Bull there. Is he ahead? Yes, he is. 2 drivers there. He gets the overtake on, and 7th place is his. That was brilliant from the McLaren. Now, he's got Ben Huskins in front of him on lap 24-29. Can he get the overtake on him next? He's just dispatched 2 drivers. I mean, that was brilliant from the McLaren. Look at this. Another move then. He gets through past Ben Huskins. Can he get another double overtake? Here we go, down the inside. Maybe, no, he can't, Liam Doherty. But it was looking like it might have just happened if we had a bit more road there. But here we go. He's going to fully use everything he's got to try and get through past this Haas car. He'll go down the inside. It's inevitable, really. This is definitely going to happen. And there we go. Jake Dawson into P5. Wow. And he's just put in a brilliant shift, doesn't he? He's 5th place, I think, down from about 9th. That is good stuff from the McLaren. On the last lap of the race, are we going to get some more racing action from the top 3? It's the penultimate round of this season, ladies and gentlemen. And Jensen Ralston is still the man leading this Grand Prix on this last lap. Can Raxi do anything to stop him in his tracks? Because he's got Thunderino behind him, and that's part of the reason why he's been struggling a little bit here at the moment. But here we go. Finally, maybe has he been let go on the final lap? Can he make that move? He's going to go around the outside. He does have a 3-second penalty, but 3 abreast then into the left-hander. That is beautiful. They both go off the track, and he carries on Raxi. And so Lewis Hamilton there is a 3-second time penalty for Raxi again. It's a 6 now that he's got himself. Thunderino now into second place. It all changes on the last lap of the Grand Prix. It's Thunderino now goes for the lead. Oh my word. This is superb then on the final lap of the race. It's Thunderino in the Alpine leading from Raxi, from Jensen Rowson. Around the outside, Raxi goes on his debut. What is going on? Can Williams get through? Yes, he can. And Jensen Rowson got a sniff at the door there as well. But on this final corner, on the final few corners here in Abu Dhabi, Raxi in the Williams. What a brilliant show from this man.
What's going on behind?
Jensen Rowson for the race win. Thunderino in second place as Liam Doherty takes third. Jake Dawson 4, Phoenix 5, Raxi 6 now. Oh my, that was beautiful and a bit chaotic. Jesus.
Thunderino with a dive bomb at the final corner gets a switch back on him from Jensen Rowson. He broke a bit too late. Raxi then had to cut the corners. He was shoved off the track. All sorts of battling there. The cars behind did stay the same positions, I think, as Phoenix did get within that 6 seconds of Raxi and takes P5. That's a good result for Phoenix as he made himself through the ranks. Jake Dawson gets P4 and Liam Doxey on the podium stay, but will that stay the same with Raxi's penalty? I'm not too sure. But carnage on the final lap between Jensen, Thunderino and Raxi. But we've got a new name. We've got a new challenger as Raxi joins the top group. What a race. But it's Jensen Rowson who somehow wins that one.